This episode I'm making an avocado salad. Hello everybody! Here are the ingredients I'm going to be using for this recipe. We have 1 avocado that we are going to mix with 1 tomato, 1 yellow bell pepper, the juice from half a lemon and 4 garlic cloves. All this comes up to a cost of about £2.80, with the main cost being the avocado. So let's get started. We first take care of the avocado. We begin by slicing it lengthwise, separating the 2 halves and then removing the stone. You can remove the stone easiest by hitting it with a knife like I'm doing. Depending on what type of avocado you have, you can peel it by hand like I'm doing, or you have to use a spoon or peel it with a knife. Once both halves are peeled, we smoosh it into a paste by using a fork, directly into the bowl. This works only if the avocado is ripe. You can tell the avocado is ripe before peeling it if it is soft to the touch. If it's hard, then you should leave it to sit in the cupboard for a couple of days, as it's not only the texture that changes, but also the taste. To continue, make a little space in the middle of the plate. This is where we are going to put the garlic before mixing it with everything. Then I am going to peel 4 cloves of garlic. First I'm squishing the whole garlic bulb so it separates, and then I'm peeling the cloves using a knife. At this stage I'm going to wash the garlic and then smoosh it using a garlic press, directly into the bowl. I'm keeping it grouped so I can add salt on it. I'm going to add on top of the garlic, at this stage, half the quantity of the salt for the recipe. We're going to add the other half with the tomato. The garlic should sit in contact with the salt for a bit. Then I'm going to add the juice from half a lemon. Squish it good to get everything from it, like a tax inspector. Then we're going to leave it sit for a minute so the garlic reacts to the salt and the lemon juice. While this is happening, we're going to be taking care of the bell pepper and the tomato. The bell pepper, we are going to dice it small. To begin, I'm cutting it lengthwise and taking out the core. Then I'm placing it with the face down and pressing on it so it flattens. This allows me to cut it easier in strips. Dice it small so it will mix nicer with the avocado. We're going to be using the whole pepper. For the tomato, cut it in half, take out the stem and then dice it in a similar fashion to the pepper. Cut it with the face down. You need the knife to be sharp enough for this to work, otherwise you're gonna end up squishing the tomato. If that's the case, cut it with the face up. At this stage we are going to let the tomato sit for a minute so it leaks out the water, because we don't want our salad to be too watery. To help dry the tomato, I'm adding salt on it, as this will extract the water from the tomato much faster as it sits for a minute. This particular tomato is actually quite good and not very watery, but I've encountered much worse previously. Now, before adding the tomato to the mix, you can give it a good squeeze and this will extract the water. Then add it on top of everything else. This is now ready. All you have to do is mix well the whole composition. Feel free to experiment with other ingredients. Some olives on top would probably go really well. This portion should keep you full for a few hours as it packs a total of 413 calories, thanks to the avocado. The other ingredients have quite a low calorie count. I usually have it with whole grain bread, so if you're going to have 2 slices of bread for example, that will add an extra 100 calories on top. You could also add some sunflower seeds to increase the calories, or just go for a double portion to make it into a main meal if you want this to keep you full for half the day. That's it, thanks for watching and have a great day! Try it with black or white pepper on top, it gives it a spicy twist.